What's up, guys? We're back again. Eat and E with B.I.V.T.V.
Yo, M squared.
Yo, M squared. Eat and E. And E squared.
E squared, that's right.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have this month's Broadway Our Way video.
Yes, we do.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
What is it?
It is All the Wasted Time from Parade, written by Jason Robert Brown.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, goodness gracious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did, what was the beginning of this arrangement for you?
Well, as you know, we teach together. We teach at NYU, and I challenge my students with music that's not traditional musical theater.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to do a lot of gospel arrangements for them, and for some reason, I just thought All the Wasted Time would be a great gospel arrangement for my students.
I love that.
So I wrote the arrangement for them, and then when we did something at B.B. King's last year, I thought, let me pull this out and see if it still will resonate, and it still does. And I did a few changes for the choir, and now the choir is singing All the Wasted Time by Jason Robert Brown. Yeah.
So when we announced this series, you said there were some surprises, some special guests, some little tidbits.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So you catch them all. You catch them all. Wow.
So do you have a special tidbit to announce for this video?
I sure enough do.
Well,
yeah, I was actually able to do an interview with someone who actually played for the choir back in 1995. He also wrote a song for the choir in our annual concert back in 1996.
Wow.
And who I've known since I moved here to New York City back in 1990. And he's also happens to be the composer and lyricist of the show, Parade, and we got together and had a little conversation.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so here it is, a special interview with Jason Robert Brown.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here with Jason Robert Brown, who I've known for many years and has been a friend and supporter of our Inspirational Voices for many years. And we actually were talking before, and I think the first time I saw Jason was at Don't Tell Mamas back in the days when we all used to do cabarets and things at Don't Tell Mamas, and you were playing for the Tonics. How old were you then, if you don't mind saying?
I probably would have been 20 or 21.
Yeah. And then you played for the choir. You played for us in one of our, a couple of our concerts.
Sometimes I played piano, but usually Joseph Joubert would play, and I would play keyboards back there.
Yeah, and then he actually wrote a song for one of our third concert. You at our first one at Symphony Space in 1997, I want to say. Mm-hmm. He wrote a song for us, and so we've been kind of maneuvering around, and I've done stuff in your shows, and and we did State Farm together.
We did the State Farm Industrial together. You betcha.
That's right. So talk to me. Why did you say yes to when I came to you and say we want to do this gospel version of your song? What made you say yes?
I think that Broadway Inspirational Voices has a very specific place in the community and a very specific mission in the community. And that's both of those are good things, but I also feel like the quality of the work is so specific and so good and so real that I always think, why wouldn't I want to support that? That is, nobody else does what you are doing with the choir. And I know you don't like to make it all about you, but it is all about you on some level because you have created this space that otherwise doesn't exist. And it is so genuine. And like I said, it is a mission that needs to be fulfilled in the community. And there are voices. I mean specific voices, but also the generalized sense of the word voice. There are voices in the community that are not heard unless you do it, unless the Broadway Inspirational Voices puts it out there. And I have learned about so many wonderful singers in the community and so many wonderful singers in the gospel community that I wouldn't have known of through BIV. So for me, when you said you wanted to do something in mine, first of all, I didn't even have to listen to it. I was like, what's it going to be? It's not going to be bad. But then when I did hear it, the integrity with which you do it, but also just the amount of you bring to it, the amount of your own spirit and your own voice and your enormous intelligence, all of that comes to bear on it. And I think, the worst thing about someone doing some of my songs is if they do them sort of like I wanted them to, but badly. That's the worst possible thing, is like, I did it exactly like you said, and I'm like, no, you did not. But what's thrilling is when people have enough of a musical imagination and enough of a musical voice that they want to take my work and bring themselves to it, bring themselves through it, so that it transcends and has a conversation with what the work actually originally was. And that's what I feel like this is.
Thank you. Were you surprised that I chose All the Waste of Time? Of all the songs I could have chosen?
I wasn't. I mean, I guess I'm surprised by everything. So so yes, I was. But I would have been really surprised if you pick Where Will You Stand When the Flood Comes. But that's like I can see you don't know this man, but it means something very different. But no, I was thrilled by it. It's also the great thing is that if it's Broadway Inspirational Voices, y'all are gonna sing it, so I don't have to worry about that.
I'm here with Jason Robert Brown. Thank you so much.
Thank you.